We, the Kansa Group, today, on the occasion of National Pollution Control Day, are here to explain you about air pollution. Air pollution is an undesirable change in the physical, chemical, or biological characteristics of air. Air pollution is caused due to an increase in the content of harmful substances in air, such as oxides of nitrogen, sulfur, etc. Air pollution is said to exist if the level of gases, solid or liquid, present in the atmosphere are high enough to harm humans, other organisms, or materials. The air may become polluted by natural causes such as volcanoes, which releases ash, dust, sulfur, and other gases, or by forest fires that are occasionally naturally caused by lightning. Today, human activities are responsible for most of the air pollution. Air pollutant is a substance in the air that adversely affect human beings and ecosystem. Pollutants can be categorized into two: primary pollutant and secondary pollutants. Primary pollutants are harmful chemicals that are released to the atmosphere directly from a source. Example: carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide, etc. Secondary pollutants are produced by chemical reaction involving the primary pollutants such as sulfuric acid, nitric acid, mist, smog, ozone, etc. Causes and effect of indoor air pollution. Pesticides, mosquito repellents, cleaning agents, etc., used in households can cause toxic conditions. Building materials like asbestos, glass fibers, etc., are all health hazards. They can cause irritation of eye, skin, and respiratory elements and cancer. Conditioned rooms and office cause a broad spectrum of health complaint because the sealed space accumulates various contaminants. Cigarette smoke affects both smoker and non-smokers. The common pollutant in urban interiors are cigarette smoke, gases from stove, formaldehydes from carpet and furniture, etc. In rural areas, indoor air pollution is taking a toll on the health of women. Traditional stoves that use wood, coal, or animal dung spew out poison that woman inhales directly. This is equivalent to smoking 100 cigarettes a day. Causes and effect of outdoor air pollution. The source of outdoor air pollutions are burning of fossil fuels in automobile power station, chemical, metal and paper industries, mining activities, natural emission, disasters, festivals, dust storms, industries and automobiles. Lead was added to petrol for preventing the knocking of engine. Lead is extremely poisonous and large accumulation of lead in the body can result paralysis, blindness and even death. Trucks and buses run on diesel which has high sulfur content. The old engine emits vast quantities of suspended particulate matter, leading to heavy air pollution in many cities. Polluted air is affecting the health of people, particularly children. In Delhi alone, 1 out of every 10 school children suffer from asthma. Air pollutants irritates the eyes and cause inflammation of the respiratory tract. If the person already suffers from respiratory illness, air pollution may lead to the condition becoming chronic at later stage. It can also lead to skin allergies. Many pollutants also depress the immune system, making the body more prone to the infection. Carbon monoxide from automobile emission can cause headache at lower levels and mental impairment and even death at higher levels. On a large scale, air pollution lead to acid rain, ozone layer depletion and global warming. Control measures for air pollution. Give greater emphasis on pollution prevention rather than control. Reduce the use of fossil fuels and increase the use of renewable energy. Use fuels with the low sulfur and ash content. Improve the quality of vehicular fuel. Use unleaded petrol. Encourage people to use public transport, walk, or use a cycle as opposed to private vehicles. Ensure that houses, schools, restaurants, and playgrounds are not located on busy streets. Plant trees along busy streets as they remove particulate, carbon dioxide, and absorb noise. Industries and waste disposal sites should be situated outside the city, preferably on the downwind of the city. Catalytic converters should be used to control emission of carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons. In industrial center, emission rate should be restricted to permissible limit by each and every industry. Ensure sufficient supply of oxygen to the combustion chamber and adequate temperature so that the combustion is complete there by eliminating much of the smoke consisting of partly burned ashes and dust. Use mechanical devices such as scrubber, cyclone, bag houses, and electrostatic precipitators in manufacturing process. The air pollutants collected must be carefully disposed. The factory fumes are dealt with chemical treatment. Hence, by following various measures, we can make our environment pollution free. Thank you. Do subscribe to our channel Kansa Group for various environmental related videos and press the bell icon for more videos. Do like and share.